in Kano State, you see people that will use confirm your dream car Murano Lexus to advertise their trado medicine. So another person said that, what if I used to range over to preach the gospel?
wow.
Somebody now responded to my DM that you haven't preached the gospel with your leg. You want to preach the gospel with Range Rover. Can you imagine? So so I should be able to see you that why should I patronize you and not patronize other brands? So you're supposed to offer something that other people are not offering. For example, being a baker is different from being a creative. You have to be a creative baker.
I'm so excited to be here. I'm so happy to have a friend of mine here. Omobadegun, an entrepreneur and also.
Introduce yourself.
Okay, all right. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so glad to be here. Okay, my name is Joshua Sunday, and a business entrepreneur, a coach.
Let's start again.
Okay. All right, I'm so excited to be here. I'm so glad. My name is Joshua Sunday, a business coach and also an entrepreneur, and also a ministryman, but I prefer business. All right, can I know you?
Okay, you know me before.
Okay,
no. I love it.
All right, let's start.
Okay,
1, 2, go. All right, I'm so excited to be here. Like, I'm so glad. All right, my name is Joshua Sunday, and I'm a business coach and also an entrepreneur, and also into ministry, but I prefer to be a businessman.
All right, my name is Yanolu. I'm a supplement billionaire. Okay, I'm a digital marketer, I'm a photographer, I'm a storyteller, and I love to stay around where there's money because I believe money adds in problems. So I love to look for that problems so that I'll be able to solve it. And I will get rewarded for it.
So you know, people don't often. I want us to talk about this a fish at time. People don't pay attention to money like this. People think becoming thinking about school. Money all the time is like maybe
it's mammal.
It's something like that. You are too carnal to think about money.
Exactly.
So what do you say about that?
Okay, let me
to Christians.
Let me put it this way. So one day I was talking about, I posted something on my status as regarding finance, like my DM that you haven't preached the gospel with your leg. You want to preach the gospel with Range Rover. Can you imagine? So that it looks so much to me.
Really.
And now because I said I want to preach gospel with Range Rover, that person now need to attack me that you haven't preached gospel with your leg. You want to preach gospel with Range Rover.
Is it basically Christians, we are too sarcastic, and most times I was speaking to a friend of mine recently, and he was talking about, he works with a government, all these elections. So he was saying how those people we work with are very, very diligent and very hardworking. And he was saying, even Christians, we sometimes we pray, but we don't engage principle for finance. We don't engage. We just think something like we fall from heaven or something like that. But
now let me add to what you just said. You see all these people where you see sinner, people that go to club, people that do all sorts of atrocities. You see them buying car of 150 million naira. You see them buying car of 320 million naira. You know why? Business is all about finance. Exactly. So, but there is a place of spirituality when it comes to business.
Place of,
because if you are not buying before God, it's not possible you have an altar you are buying before. Sure. So if you are doing business, you have to do business. You must bow before an altar. No successful person doesn't have an altar. So it's either you are buying before God or you are buying before another altar. So when it comes to business is all about principle. But there's a place of spirituality, and that spirituality is the one that tends to guide you on what to do. But you see people that are chronic sinner. They don't go to church. They drink.
Yet,
They womanize.
apply the principle.
They are once they apply the
Principles to
it
work.
will work. That's why you see that if you should fast and pray and should plant maize, and I should not fast and pray and I should plant maize, you get the same result because
so
it's all about principle.
It's important that the believers engage principle. Also pray. I'm not saying don't pray, don't despise God, but it's also good to understand principles for finance and engage. So friend of mine, we were talking about, as an entrepreneur, what are the things, principles or things you must know, starting a business in Nigeria, or or at least starting a life, or generally speaking in Nigeria, what are the things you must know, principles you must engage? Can you talk about few things that, as an entrepreneur starting a business, that you must know and you must engage in Nigeria?
And the first thing, let me introduce myself. My name is Yanoloa. I'm a data marketer, a photographer, a storyteller, and I love to travel. So the first thing you must know in starting a business in Nigeria, number one thing that I do preach to people is you need to gain mastery. If I want to do data marketing today, maybe I want to teach you data marketing. The first thing I'll teach you is it's not about how to make money. It's about you need to learn how to set up a Google ads, how to set up Facebook ads. So if you want to, let's talk about photography now. If you want to start photography now, before you make money photography, you must know how to snap picture. You must know how to edit. Before you talk about maybe money, photography, to snap is different from to do business. There is a business aspect when it comes to photography. So it's not about everybody can snap, everybody can edit. They are mad pro photographer outside that they are not making money. So but the business aspect of it, you need to gain mastery. Now after you've gained mastery, you need to now know the business aspect of it.
So can we say that starting a business first, you must either have a skill or have an understanding of the business you want to do?
Yes, you must have an understanding of the business you want to do, but you must be able to do it in a way that is different from how other people have been doing it.
Yeah.
Recently, one of my friends, Yano, she bakes cake. So she reached out to me that, boy Yano, this is about my cake, and I told her that everybody around you, 95% of people around you can bake cake. Exactly. Everybody. She said it's not even 95, 98% of everybody. So how do you need to now? Who do you now want to sell to? Your family and friends are bakers. Everybody around you can bake. So I now told her that you need to bring in other skills that they don't have. So I should be able to see you that why should I patronize you and not patronize other brands? So you're supposed to offer something that other people are not offering. For example, being a baker is different from being a creative. You have to be a creative baker. So for example, now people are doing content creation with cakes. So for example, when you started baking it, adding flour, you see them, they will put their stand light and they will record the process. Okay, today I'm mixing flour with groundnut oil with butter. So they will record the process and it will look fascinating to you that when you post it online, maybe somebody that is in Lagos say, I want this cake. Can you send me? Can you able to deliver my cake?
Exactly.
So you get all these things. So through content creation, and
basically in Nigeria we are now. See, you have to be extremely creative. We have there's nothing you want to do that someone has not done before. Actually, there's no business you want to start that someone has not done it before. So the best way to make money off of the crowd is to be creative. Okay, you are a photography. How can you set out yourself, separate yourself out of those crowd? What possibly you do bake, as I said. How can you be creative in a way that will make people buy from you alone? Think of something, just think of something, creative ways to sell to people. People are buying. Basically, just believe me, people are buying, but you must find the creative way to sell to people. So what are the things too that starting business you must know? What of talking about customers, how to get your audience, how to meet people, how to sell to people. Some people don't even know who to sell to. They have the business, they have the skills that they have. There are many people who are skillful but broke. Yes, skillful but broke. Many people are skillful. Many people many of you know there are things you can do now, but you are still broke. So how do you get to make sales? How do you get to get your audience, get customers, and sell to them?
And number one thing is you need to identify your audience, identify your customer, know your clients. So some people now, someone like me, I know people that the first 1 million I made, I was busy talking to strangers. I didn't talk to my family members. They didn't buy 1 naira from me. So the first 1 million that I made all came from strangers, people I don't know, people I haven't seen all through my life. Till today, I don't know one of them. But imagine now, depending on family and friends, I wouldn't have made 100K. But because I know my audience, my customer are people that I don't know, they are strangers. So, and strangers tend to buy more than family and friends. That's it. I don't want to argue about it. Strangers will pay you. Okay, let me give you an illustration. For example, now if I should offer a wedding service to somebody, maybe a stranger, and they are willing to pay 500K, family and friends will tell you, yeah, I'm about to pay photography now. That's on 150. She be cook. We come here,
but really, even for people watching us, a family and you have an entrepreneur in your space, don't limit. If you can pay much money to stranger you don't know, and because I had challenge with that starting a business. Really, I have many people who are close to me, but because he's doing graphics, he's doing this, okay, now take this. But when you see strangers, they pay much more to strangers. That's terrible. That's so terrible.
And another thing, let me tell you something. Your people that you know, your homie, they won't give you jobs. They're gonna give it to strangers because they believe, Joshua, you want to rip me off.
Exactly.
Something that they'll do for 500 naira. You want to do it for 125. They're gonna give it to strangers. Recently, one of my friends, I want to help her to do a submission online school fees payment in school, and I told her that she should give me the work. I should help her to do it, so that she will give me little change, and I used to guide myself. She didn't give me the job. She went to give it to outsider, and that outsider now pay another fee. She owe not to pay because that person doesn't know about it, and me, I know about it. I've paid more than over lot of school fees, but she prefers to give it to outsider because she believes that maybe, I don't know any reason, but they just prefer to give it to outsider than me. That That's why people, you see, in Nigeria, to sell to Nigeria, you have to have some tactics,
seriously,
because
seriously.
it requires a lot of, aside from the skill that you have to have some tactics too.
You are saying something that is a different thing to have a skill. It's a different to have a creative to sell to people. They're different. So you must have, as I was saying, you must have different ways. You have to be thinking. I love what you always say, that seriously, like you have to be thinking in various ways. But maybe I should share this experience. Let me in ministry briefly. We're having some meetings, and I was having issues with growth, stuff like that. I started thinking of how do I do this, and I discovered that really that people don't often come because, of course, people that came were serious, but we don't have that much crowd because there's no instrument, so I said, okay, fine, this season I'm going to find a way to make all this available, thinking that way. And the moment I did that, seriously, see people are like, where have you guys been? So it means that really
they're just waiting for you to press that one trigger.
That one trigger, and they began to come. I was like, where are these people be? I mean, and really, and she was telling me that there are still many people that are yet to come,
and they are still waiting for another aspect,
exactly,
and another trigger for you to press. Some of them might just be fascinated with maybe the graphics that you are posting online, and that's why they attend. So recently, I subscribed to one girl video because that girl is beautiful. Okay, what she is offering doesn't concern me. She's giving tutorial about people how to make natural how to treat it. Well, the video doesn't concern, but I watch her video because she's beautiful. So that's one reason why people will watch your video, or why people will buy from you. Now, people might not even buy from you because what you do is something that is different from what other people are doing, but they'll buy from you because the way you brand your package. For example, you sell ice cream or all these perfect cake, anything. But the way you brand it, I love it. Some people, they'll give you jotter and you'll see your picture on it. The jotter maybe wooden cover. They shall do it different way. But that's why they'll buy from me. Just okay, don't give me cake. Okay, for example, I went to barb my hair in a shop in Ilorin. So one of my friends saw me and said, Ihanu, go and barb your hair at this person's shop. Probably she know the owner of that shop. I went to that shop. On getting to that shop after 10, they haven't swept the shop. After 10, like, what type of business are you doing? After 10, you haven't swept your shop. So, and customer is already there. And one of the staff of that barbing salon has started sweeping. And she now swept idoti here on Basiara customer. You see, I was so actually, I was so embarrassed on behalf of them. Like, how will you do something like this? How will you be sweeping and the dust will now be on customer? So, and I was there. You have to stop. Even though you people maybe came late, you have to wait till the barb everybody's finish before you start sweeping. But this lady was just good. That was the last time I visited the place, and it was somebody that referred me to that place.
And please know this, entrepreneurs, if you are starting a business or doing a business, don't just do it anyhow. As much as possible, give a level of excellence to it. Like, as much as possible, try your best if you can. See, you know, most problem, most entrepreneurial problem, especially in Nigeria, is that okay, fine, they are starting a business. A brand or a good design doesn't cost more than 10,000 naira. To do design, they won't do. They'll be looking for 500.
They have somebody that will do it to support their business. And that person will do it.
We do rubbish for them. Go there and go. You know, okay. Yes. Can you see, really? So what you are doing is, listen to me. I know you are trying to save money. I know there's no money. I understand, but let me tell you something. As you are trying to save money, you are actually you are limiting your audience. You are limiting those who will come to you. A business someone said that if you serve people with excellence people will
come to you. You know, excellence is a language. Exactly. You are communicating excellence.
People will come.
Exactly. So for someone like me now, if you treat me anyhow, I won't buy from you and I will not tell you. Only maybe if I just love you, that's how I'll tell you. I'll just move on with my life. There are other people selling what you are selling out there. So I'll just I don't know, but no stress. So, but a lot of people they tend to just treat people anyhow. And in business, relationship matters. There's nothing money can buy that relationship cannot pay for. So in business, a lot of people they just treat you anyhow, probably because he doesn't have money, or they are looking at him that he doesn't have money. So I saw a post recently, daughter of this Osibanjo or Buhari message one vendor online. She didn't message. It seems the lady did not message with her number. She messaged with another number, or she asked somebody to message. I guess she messaged by herself that she wants to get stuff. The way that vendor responded to that lady, the lady was somehow feeling awful for that person. Like somebody that can change your life, and you responded anyhow. Now imagine if the lady should not introduce herself that I am Osinbanjo's daughter, Abi. I am Kiki Osibanjo.
You will change your perspective.
Yeah. So it will respond like, oh, yeah, welcome, ma. For someone I don't like you to treat me because of whom you know me for. I just want you to treat me naturally, the way you are treating others. Treat me like that. Don't just treat me because of the office I'm occupying, or because of the position, or maybe for example I'm a military personnel. The uniform I'm putting on, you are giving respect to the position, to the uniform. No, I don't want you to treat me like that. Just treat me like a common person.
Exactly.
Because now imagine the vendor, I think she has sold to Kiki Osibanjo, she would have made a lot of money and got referred to the buyer or to other customers.
I always hear this and say this again. I said, see, money and actually, if you don't know how to treat people, now everybody may not buy from you at that moment. There's what we call potential customer and customers too. Everybody may not buy from you, but they can be a potential customer. So don't treat people anyhow. Don't treat them anyhow. Try and build a strong relationship. Especially in Nigeria. See, in Nigeria, this Nigeria, see, so someone was saying something some years back. You know, a friend of mine got a job with the government. So he told me that even when you come for interview, the name who referred you, they will put it here. So it means that if anybody didn't refer you, go back. I was like, after what of me? I don't anybody. He said, shut up. You must know somewhere, really in Nigeria. So in Nigeria, basically, you must find a way to build relationship with people, stay connected to people. They may not buy from you, they may not give you money at this, but just stay connected to them. Relationship is important. Everything money can buy, relationship can buy it. All right.
So let me give you a short story as regarding this relationship. Last week I was coming from Ilorin to this Akure. So I need money. You know that there's money scarcity everywhere. So I need money. I had to reach out to my friend who does POS. She said there's no money. But how much did I need? I said I need 10k. She said, I will see 5k. But I should come to her house directly. I should not ask outside that she wants to collect money. That I should come to her house directly. So I went straight to her room to get the money. And we were able to do the transaction. So she announced to everybody that there's no money, and there's no money. But she was able to give me 5k because of the relationship between us, out of the personal money. So there are a lot of people that will refer you because of your relationship, the relationship you have. So don't just despise relationship. Anybody can just be a
Exactly.
porter of blessing to you. So don't despise relationship.
I remember when I started working with, one of the, I started designing for a politician, Labour Party. Someone who recommended me or who took me was someone I didn't even imagine at all, at all. In fact, I was just, and let me tell you something. Keep posting your market and your goods online. Don't neglect this thing. Don't tell people are not buying from it.
Yeah,
No.
they call it shameless marketing. You have to market yourself shamelessly.
You have to do it. So I just posting my designs, and so this guy just shouted me up, and I started working with them, like really. And if I tell you the person, serious, someone, one of these unserious people I cannot even imagine that. Seriously, and it just changed my life. Really changed my life, and that's all. Please, always be serious with relationship, and always market your goods or your market, whatever I saying. So can we talk about briefly about the problems entrepreneurs face in Nigeria, challenges, really this APC problem. Alright, so I want us to talk briefly about mindset, because many entrepreneurs don't believe in this area of mindset. They just believe that many people. Can I even tell you something? See, when you have a money, what you do first is not to start in a business, because some people start the same business you are doing, and within 1 year, business just feel like that because they don't have the mindset. So I want us to talk about mindset. What kind of mindset should an entrepreneur sustain? And also I want us to talk about vision too. All these things does it play an important role in having a successful entrepreneurship journey in Nigeria?
Let me put it this way. Okay, how you start a business should not determine where you are going to. For example, if you should start small, let me make it of Obi Kubana start his business with all this roadside bar. He posted the picture maybe some years ago about a lot of the pictures we saw is online. That okay, how Obi Kubana started, but now Obi Kubana is a billionaire, and it started from zero to billions. So you should not allow maybe starting with certain amount of money should limit you. Because when it comes to mind, the mind is where you create the picture of where you are going to before it coming to reality. Build your mind, even though you don't even have the money. Yes, build your mind to the stage whereby you will be able to afford that your dream car, afford that how your business. Okay, I have a friend who does laundry. So I saw a garment factory, and they use industrial machine there, and I sent him the picture of the industrial laundry that they have. I sent him the picture just because to build this mental so that he will be able to see that you can do laundry in this way. Big industrial machine can own industrial laundry machine or washing machine. So when it comes to business, I know today I will do business in billions, and you have the picture here. The picture, yes, before it comes to reality, you say, I have this picture long time ago. A lot of people are just doing business for survival.
Exactly.
For survival. So any business you are doing for survival, you cannot make millions from it. So you have to have potential that this business, so this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do after school. This is what I want to do.
Vision too is very, very important. As an entrepreneur, please, you must have a vision for your business. Don't just do, as I said, don't just do business for survival purpose. I remember years ago, I always have these visions. Like people started calling me mad guy because I would print pictures, and anything God told me to do, I'll print the pictures, post everywhere, just put it everywhere. Why? Because these things have a way of reminding you where you are. Even when things are not working out in the business, probably people are not buying from you, or you have some problems. When you have the vision that okay, I'm selling to people, I'm making sales in billions, I'm making sales in trillions. All those visions there's something that speaks to your mind. So don't neglect the place of vision and see yourself doing those things, because sooner or later it will become. A man always said this thing that anywhere your mind can get to, your life will get there. It's a matter of time. Anywhere your mind can get to, your body will get there. And for me, I'm already seeing my mind going to nations. I'm already seeing my mind having trillions, billions, teaching people. And it's a matter of time. I strongly believe it's a matter of time I will get there.
Yes, it's very possible. And another thing I want us to talk about problem associated with business and possible way out. You see, number one problem that I see in Nigeria.
Even that's what comes to Nigeria. That you are even in Nigeria,
Yeah,
it's a
even
problem.
Nigeria, yeah, even in Nigeria is a problem because if you are starting a business in Nigeria, number one is you are on the losing side. Number one,
Exactly.
because there are some, how should I call it now? There are some weapons that are fashioned against you that will not allow you to prosper if you are starting a business in Nigeria.
Oh, the-
So the first thing is you are on the losing side. Nigeria is in number 1-0. So you have 0. So but there are ways in which you need to
exactly.
manipulate your way
Your
so that
way.
you'll be leading with 2-1,
Mm,
3-0.
mm.
You cannot even have 0 with Nigeria. It's not possible. No matter how successful you are, Nigeria cannot have 0. Nigeria is either government policy, electricity, one thing, flooding, one thing or the other. Okay, what about this? Now everybody, people that are making millions now are complaining that the cost of fueling their generator, especially people who are using diesel. You buying diesel now to use mechano. People are buying petrol now. To buy petrol now, you have to use connection to buy petrol.
True.
You have to know somebody that knows somebody before you buy petrol. So all
Fact.
these are problems associated with
Nigeria.
Nigeria, and that one is even Nigeria problem. So there's another individual problem now, logistics problem. For people who does business online or who does business that require sending product from one state to another. You need mental toughness because if you should send for someone like me, I does business that have to do with me sending product from one location to another. Just imagine sending product to the north and it should take like a day on the road, and the outside that you're sending product, you don't know how to communicate with them. You just have to just find a way to just have peace outside business that you're doing. Have other things that will give you joy. Because if you don't have other things that will give you joy with the outside business, you feel cozy.
And let me talk about this. See, business can be very difficult sometimes. See, every time is not joy, every time it's not making money, every time it's not okay, business is going. No, there are times, there are ups and downs. Many people don't know this really, and it gives sense because many entrepreneurs are very sure same problem. Like, why should they take light? Why should petrol be expensive? They are very shocked, but really, I'm letting you to know that if you're starting a business, especially in Nigeria and not outside the country, just prepare your mind that there can be times that things will not work, or there can be difficulties. But when you, as I said, when you have mental toughness and resilience and consistency, I tell you, you make a lot of money from business, and you have success in business too.
And one thing about, and you need to know again, is starting a business in Nigeria, no matter how small your business is, there are certain people that you cannot run away from. For someone like when I started business in 2020, and since that 2020, I have my own personal lawyer. I have lawyer, my business, in case anything can happen. So I have a lawyer on standby. And we need to have people who has knowledge about accounting, about finance, because your business will get to a level whereby, I don't know the type of vision you are, but for someone like me, my business will get to a level whereby my brain cannot take it again. So I will need more ends. I will need people that are more knowledgeable accounting to help me to make balance and all these equations, so that I will know where money is going, where money is coming, and all these things. And you need to have people that are in tax collection area, so that, and you need to keep your record carefully, because anything can happen. We're in Nigeria, you just hear your record for business of 2020, where is it? How you are making sales and you haven't paid this social tax, and anything can happen in Nigeria. They just charge you money that you don't even make.
This reminds me of the book you gave me some years back. Why A students serve? Why A students serve? C student, or maybe why
A student work with
why exactly
B students.
This is the peak.
About Kiyosaki.
Yeah, about Kiyosaki. This is the peak, man. When you begin to work, do business, and are making a great sense from it, don't always do everything by yourself. There are people you engage. There are professionals in their own various areas. So, for example, now someone who went for accounting, and you are the one making the money. So I can't employ the person and give them money for them to do professional work in organizing your business. Probably someone who read lawyers, doctors, you can always engage them and employ them to help you do a professional work. So don't be hoarding about, okay, I don't
want to share my profit with other
people, and be also, at least to a minimum, have knowledge about almost everything, generally about tax, government, about profit, about business, everything. Just have little knowledge about, so that when your business begin to grow up, so that you will not be imbalanced in some areas and stuff like that.
And even doing business in Nigeria, you have to be the gateman, be the cleaner, be the manager, be the accountant, be the clerk, be the typewriter. You have to do everything by yourself. You have to have knowledge about how
About
everything works. Because if I should employ you now to my business and you know that I don't know anything about it, there's a way you can add. Okay, let me put it in photography way now. If you don't know, if you are not a photographer, okay, if you just open a business now and you're not a photographer, just open a photography business now, you're not a photographer. If you should employ me, if I should edit your picture, you won't know if this picture is okay or is not okay. But for someone like me with my knowledge that I have in photography, if I say okay, I don't want to edit my picture again, I want to get people who edit for me, who will retouch my picture for me. If the picture is not okay, I know that this picture is not okay. If the picture is bad, I know that the picture is bad. With the knowledge I have in photography, if I should edit, if I should employ somebody who shoot my video and edit my video, I would know that this video is bad. I know that the lighting is bad. I know that the sound is not coming out well. So all this thing is because I have knowledge about it. So in every area, even to on generator, you must have knowledge about how to on generator, because some situation might occur whereby you need to on generator by yourself. In this Nigeria, maybe you can just go to your office maybe one Sunday and you need one important document, and there's nobody there. I don't know how to on generator, and I know that you are in Nigeria, there's no light. Okay, so there are a lot of reasons why you just need to have knowledge about it. But that one doesn't mean you can't do it without knowing how to do it. For example, maybe I know of a brand of somebody who does also boxers, doesn't know how to sew, but he has people who can sew, but he has knowledge maybe about how to sew. So it was later on that he learned how to sew. But you know that if this is wrong, you'll be able to correct it. So you must have knowledge about your business and other things. So for us to round up, what do you think as an entrepreneur who want to make sales, who want to increase sales, who want to make more money, what do you think they need to do for them to make more money without, a lot of people are now doing business at the comfort of their home, maybe tailor, hairdresser. So what do you think they have to make sales? How do you think they can make sales to make more money? Want to make more money? Everybody want to be okay.
This is it. In this, let me talk about on having understanding of this age that we are. Please don't forget, understanding of this age that we are. Years back, let me say 10, 20 years back, everybody needs to have a shop.
Yes.
In fact, the first thing to get a business is to go and get a job. But this age that we are, if you don't understand it, if you are using the the principle for the old age and telling you don't have any dime this age. So for you to make much more money, you must understand the power of the internet, power of social media, power of digital marketing. In this age, no matter regardless of what you are selling, you must take advantage of digital marketing and the internet. Really, sincerely speaking, I have seen people who says a lot of things online. So if you want to make much money in this age, you must begin to think of how to get much audience far from where you are, getting audience across states, across countries, and it's possible. Don't think it's possible. There are many people making millions in their room. Seriously. Now, in fact,
let me okay, continue.
In fact, there are some people selling, cars, things that even they themselves they didn't even see. They just did a transaction. Someone else took the car from where they were, and they were the one who collected the money. So you must have the understanding of the internet age.
Okay, last year a woman posted that she made 1 billion selling kuli on Facebook. 1 billion naira. 1 billion. 1 billion selling kuli on Facebook.
Wow.
And she said this year she wants to make 2 billion. Now, last year she had audience from people over Nigeria, outside Nigeria, that they are requesting for the kuli that they should bring the kuli abroad. And she was like, I haven't started exporting, but if you have somebody that can help you to bring it abroad, you can just place an order for it here. 1 billion naira. 1 billion is, at least you're not telling me that she will not make profit of 200 million, or she will make profit of 400 million out of 1 billion. 1 billion is plenty now.
Seriously.
So it's not possible she
Seriously.
make profit of 200 million.
Seriously.
So just selling
Like,
kuli kuli, but this year she will start exporting it online. So you need to just
seriously, you need
leverage
to
your business. If you
online.
are a hairdresser, a stylist, anything, fashion designer, find a way to leverage your business online. And I know today, if I should start a if I should start portrait and studio photography now, my audience are online. I don't even need to rely on my customer. With my knowledge in digital marketing, I'll just set up. If you are in this Akure, you will see my advert that there's a photographer in this Akure that that you can go to his place to shoot, and you can even book ahead. If you are booking ahead, you pay ahead. You won't come to my studio if you haven't made payment online. So, and you get a picture too delivered to you online. So a lot of things are more easier. This year
Online.
I said I don't want to treat a lot of people. I just want to sell my prints online. Because with my knowledge, I know that I can sell 100 prints in a year. And if I should just target maybe 50k 100 in a year, it's not bad. I know 50 times 100. I know the amount I will make. So, and I can make more than that. So online will give you leverage on online to give you more audience and people who have potential buyer. People can buy more than what everybody around you can buy. There's nothing you want to sell around me. There's nothing that you want to say that I don't know people that they will price it. For example, if you want to sell this with rush 500 naira, but
That's physical.
about 500 naira now. You know, it's physical because they know me and they'll be like 500 naira, buy it. Something of
But
2,000
online,
naira
there's
they
nothing
should
like that.
yeah, but online you see it, you read it, you just say, bring it. That's the fixed price. We've already given you a discount. So a lot of things, there are a lot of things you need to learn
Seriously,
as the world is
entrepreneurs,
going on.
I want to really, really charge you and say you get of my heart, please. In this age, leverage on online, like as much as possible. Find your way through online. Seriously, you can make tons and tons of money. You just not as something, have a skill, then sell it online. Seriously, in fact, and I even tell you, to make money in this age is kind of very easy.
Yes.
Really, just learn a skill, then leverage online and sell to people online. There are many millions, billions, trillions of people online. I was checking recently. I was on TikTok. I was just checking up, and I saw a lot of people on TikTok. See, I was like, my God, what and TikTok was not just, I think, maybe just maybe some years back.
Yes.
People are already there. I was surprised, like, how come, really, and seriously, people are buying online, people are doing things online. So please leverage on online and see your business rise and take a new level.
In conclusion, I would love to add to it. Money hides in problem and find a problem to solve today. So when you solve a problem, you'll be rewarded for it. And if you have a problem now for somebody who is suffering from diabetes, and you have a solution to diabetes, and you are saying you want to sell it
your money
100k, they will buy it because they don't want to die. And anything that helps people to redeem time, people are interested in buying. People don't want to die. If you want to travel out now, maybe you want to travel out and you can go within 1 hour, people will pay you. That's why you see that people prefer to just take flight rather than traveling by road to far places. And that's why you see that people are using computer, laptop instead of using typewriter to type message again. People doesn't have time for it again. So going from one shop to another, people don't want to go to your shop. Send it to me online. Let me pick. The clothes I'm putting on, I bought it online. I did not go to the store of the person who is selling the clothes. He sent it to me, and I went to pick it up. So people don't have time again. Just find something to sell that help people to redeem time. They don't have time. That's why you see that people are busy with other things. Find something to sell. Sell a solution to people's problem. People buy and you make more money. I want to see you win. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for
don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment and share and comment. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks so much. Celebrate you.
All right. So my bro.
So happy to see you.
Same here, bro. Thank you very much.
All right. Yeah, that's what I want now. How many minutes?